What's up, everyone? Welcome back to For the Win. In this episode, we get into all the changes with Xbox Game Pass. That's right, formerly known as Xbox Live, Xbox Game Pass are raising their prices. And there's all these different tiers and all these different things and prices and blah, 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 blah. Lots to talk about. So we're going to get into it here for the win. So here's the first comment from none other than Bjorn himself. He said, remind you, we were talking about Xbox Live going down. He said, this reminds me a month ago, I went to a hotel and I took my gaming laptop and connected to hotel network, thought I would chill out and play Assassin's Creed Mirage. He's always talking about Assassin's Creed. Guess what? Ubisoft Connect wanted an update, then would not load any games from my Ubisoft library. Spending 30 minutes trying to troubleshoot, and I just gave up and played my Assassin's Creed 1 game, and it loaded in minutes. Ended up having a great night gaming in the hotel, and it made me think how the 360 Air games always load, and always within maybe a minute or two. It's insane, these new games. Not only do the new games trip, but their launchers like Ubisoft Connect do too. They just build layers of crap between you and the game. What irritated me was the game was installed on my hard drive natively, but still needed online authentication to work through the Ubisoft Connect launcher. Great video, guys, as always. Oh yes, read somewhere that the new BMW electric cars won't let non-tech open the hood. That just sounds insane. Bjorn, in the throes of current gen gaming.
Yeah, what a comment.
Yeah,
what
great
a
comment. Yeah, that's the only thing that worries me, because I'm a big fan of Tesla. Been pretty outspoken about that, and I like them. I've driven them, and that's the only thing that worries me is, like, there is that ability that if Elon Musk wanted to just turn off the cars, or if someone evil wanted to turn off the cars via the network, like, that's not out of the realm of possibility. And I don't love that.
Right.
I trust Elon, but it's, yeah. Anyways, great comment. Lynn Graciano commented, I remember when you first played Gears of War. I didn't like the game at all because I could never beat you guys. Yeah. Sounds about right. Thanks for the comment, yep. Dad. At _crazy69 wrote, Xbox Live was offline? When? Because I never heard anything and been playing the past 3 days. Okay. He said great. When, period. Oh, wait, sorry. Because I never heard anything. That's what he actually typed.
Never.
And then Padlock Gaming TV SMH ... Great comments. All right, John.
SMH was probably in reference to you dying in Gears of War.
Yeah, I'm sure.
If I had to guess. Can we talk about the billionaire achievement? This achievement is beyond ridiculous. It requires you to reach $1 billion bankroll. That's not even like lifetime earnings. You have to have that like in your current bankroll.
Just in the roll.
Yeah, I currently, my bankroll right now is 511,000. The highest I've ever gotten is just over 3 million. So like this achievement is ridiculous. It's so insane. It's literally one of the most insane achievements I've ever seen in my life. Now, there is like a very easy way to get this achievement if you are like loaded, because this is a free-to-play game and you can buy poker chips. Now, when you buy the chips, all it does is like let you play the game. Like there's no, you can't like win real money with these chips. It's all just virtual chips. That's all it is. But
what's crazy is you could go to a real casino, at least with the potential to win real money. But here you paid to get the chips, to get fake money.
I'm like an achievement guy. I'm an achievement hunter. I love finishing games, 100%ing them. And this like one achievement will forever elude me because it's so ridiculously high to have 1 billion chips in your bankroll. But you can buy it. So you can buy 3.5 million chips for $99.99. Now what that means is you would have to spend, if you're starting from zero, you would have to spend $28,568 to just buy this achievement and just be done with it. $28,000 for an achievement.
Oh man, that's the YouTube title.
Prominence, please lower it to like, 10 million would still be like a huge grind, but $1 billion, 1 billion chips, that is so far out there, so outrageous. Please change it, update it. Thank you.
What's the name of the achievement?
It's just called Billionaire.
They should call it Billionaire 2.0.
Billionaire 2.0.
It
this
reminds
is worse
me
than
of the
any
Gears.
of the seriously achievements. Like,
yeah,
it is by far like one of
crazy.
the most insane achievements ever. Let me see. I think I can pull up. So there's on True Achievements right now. There's 172 tracked gamers that have it unlocked, and as far as I know, at least like some of the early ones, they're hacked or cheated, or they weren't legit. But there has been like a concerted effort in the last, few months, I would say. The last I saw was people posting like in May. But there are like a few people that have had the $1 billion bankroll and have been like cycling the chips through to people so that they can get the achievement, and then they like pass it on. Yeah, I still think it takes
smart.
like a while to like play the games and to cycle them through. But yeah, they're like passing the achievement around basically to help people out because it's so ridiculous.
That's amazing.
So I'm gonna try and get my name on that list, but we'll see.
Do you want to give people the rundown? Well, we're playing Prominence Poker, and while we get into this game, do you want to give
Prominence
folks the rundown on the big news that dropped today? Right? It was today. This morning, no? Yesterday, maybe, I don't know.
I think it was yesterday. It feels like it's just been ongoing and nonstop for the last 24 hours. But the big news is Microsoft is making some major changes. Xbox is making major changes to Game Pass, both in the tiers and pricing and how it's all going to work. So it's kind of confusing, if I'm being honest. The tiers, the price change is like, I don't know, I kind of saw it coming, and I think it was alluded to much earlier in the year. But the tiers like don't make sense to me, and I probably would have done it a different way if I was setting up the tiers. But yeah, the prices are going up. That's what most people are upset about. But then also on the entry level tiers, there won't be day one releases. You won't be able to play the games on day one when they release. So kind of interesting. There's been so many different takes on the good and the bad. I don't know if you have right in front of you, like if you want to read out.
I do.
How it's all going to work. I could try to recite it from the top of my head, but
Yeah, I have it really clear here. This is like the best IGN article I've ever actually read. It's actually helpful. But for those who don't know, by the way, when we talk about Xbox Game Pass, that is Xbox Live. I know a lot of people don't actually know that a while ago, maybe over a year ago, Microsoft Xbox, they changed the name. So Xbox Live doesn't exist anymore. It's all called Xbox Game Pass. And there's just
I'm wearing my Xbox Live shirt right now in remembrance.
Yeah. And there's now just different tiers of the Game Pass. So that's been for a while, but now they've kind of made they've like added a tier and raised the prices and shifted things around. So we're going to start at the lowest tier and just like make it really clear, really simple for people to understand. So the lowest tier of Game Pass that you can buy is called Xbox Game Pass Core. It's $9.99 a month. It's about 25 Xbox games on Game Pass, online multiplayer, and member deals and discounts. Okay, so you can play online and you get a very limited library of Game Pass games. $10. Not too bad, especially if all you do is, play online with friends and you're not a big Game Pass person. That's what that is. Then you go up a few more dollars, Xbox Game Pass Console for $10.99 a month for existing subscribers only. It's a limited library of Xbox games alongside member deals and discounts, no longer available to purchase as a new subscriber, but day one games still are included as they were before. So this is kind of like what a lot of people were kind of used to a little bit, but it's not. If you're a new people coming to Game Pass, won't be able to get this deal. Then there's PC Game Pass, the next level up. It's $1 more for $11.99 a month. PC Game Pass games and EA Play. Microsoft has confirmed to IGN that day one titles will be included in this subscription as well. Then a step up, Xbox Game Pass Standard. This is $14.99 a month. You get access to a limited library of Xbox games, which doesn't include day one titles, plus online multiplayer and member deals discounts. This tier is coming soon and not necessarily alongside the September 12th price hike. Then there's obviously the best deal, and this is what they want everyone to take, Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. $19.99 a month, access to a full library of Xbox Game Pass games, PC Game Pass games, EA Play, day one titles, online multiplayer, member deals and discounts, perks, and cloud gaming. So you're getting everything at $20 a month. And then at the lowest tier, $9.99 a month, you're getting a few games and online multiplayer. And then there's everything in between. So it's a lot, but I'm like, I don't know. I think they're giving people options, and we'll get into this because the discourse that I've seen, especially on X and a little bit on like Instagram, it's a very mixed bag. Some people are, super anti-Xbox, anti-Phil. They hate Microsoft. It's just like, this company's worth $3 trillion and now they need to gouge us for $3 more a month, yada, yada, yada. And then there's the other half of people who are like, look, I mean, everything in my life has gone up in price. The inflation is through the roof. The economy is terrible. I'm not surprised that Xbox Game Pass is going up. It's like, we've talked about this before. None of this, the gaming economy happens in a vacuum. We're all susceptible to what's going on in the U.S. economy. And so it's a mixed bag. And I've sat with it for, I think this news got released the other day because I've been thinking about it a lot. I feel like I've been thinking about it, and I'm actually really torn. But when you've heard all this, John, what have been your like initial reactions? Are you like, this sucks? Are you like, it doesn't bother me? What's your...
Yeah, I mean, my initial reaction is I'm not surprised by a price increase. Like, it's crazy, crazy to think that like having the next Call of Duty on Game Pass day one wouldn't come with an extra cost. But my question is like the tiers. Like Game Pass Ultimate is like what I have right now, and I'm like, I don't like hardly ever use the like PC side of that. So I'm like curious what the crossover is between Game Pass Ultimate and PC Game Pass. Like, are there really that many people paying for Game Pass Ultimate that are also playing like PC games too? I have a feeling that's probably like a pretty small number. So when I was saying I was confused by the tiers, like, why don't they have just the entry level console one? The cheapest, so that you can play multiplayer and do those things, and then have a tier for the Xbox gamers that want to play everything on day one,
right?
And then have PC Game Pass as a separate one, because like I feel like I'm paying extra for PC Game Pass to be included when like I'm not using it. So I feel like there's an opportunity for some kind of flexibility and giving consumers options there instead of making them pay for something that they're not using or ever gonna use.
Right.
So that's like my only kind of beef with these changes, like the price increase, like $20 a month for everything, like still seems like a really, really good deal. So yeah, I'm not.
Yeah.
That was kind of like my initial thought and reaction to it.
It's weird to me that you could get PC Game Pass that includes day one titles. Hold on, let me see what. 10-9 suited. Yeah, I'll call. See where this goes. It's weird that there would be PC Game Pass for $12 a month that gives you day one titles, but then the Xbox Game Pass standard, which is $15, you don't get day one titles, and you have to go to Ultimate. You have to pay $20 a month to get day one titles. Like, how come PC players get in like? It's
like they want you to buy a PC.
Discount.
Because you also have to pay for online. You don't have to pay. You used to have to pay for like Xbox Live Gold, whatever. But they changed it now, so you still have to pay no matter what to play multiplayer on Xbox.
Right.
But on PC you don't. So it's like they really are giving like PC players like a lot of, because I mean most stuff is coming out on PC now.
Yeah.
Everyone, that's what both Sony and Microsoft are trying to do, is get more players, and are, Sony's been porting their PlayStation exclusives over to PC, and Microsoft's been doing the same thing. So it's like, man, do they really just want us to play on PC? Is that where they want us to go?
Yeah. I'm calling this dude.
Seems like a better deal.
I need something. I need a spade or a 10 or a 9. Come on, baby. Ooh, I'll take a 9. So
Bet big.
How big?
10K, shove them out. Oh, you re-raised.
Yeah. We're calling. Snap call. Snap call. King 2?
King 2.
God dang it, dude. All right. All right.
No.
All right. Now we got a target. We got a target. So here's what I'm thinking.
Irish.
I really just want a tier that gives me multiplayer and like the Game Pass library. But right now you can't get that.
Yeah.
I'm actually, when they were like, the whole thing came out, oh, you won't get day one. I was like, you know what? If that means I can get a discount and not get day one, I actually would prefer that. Because I am not the guy who's, well,
I'm curious how
on the FOMO highway.
How far after day one?
Yeah.
Like, is there going to be any transparency with that? So, yeah, I don't get to play it day one, but I get to play it on day 30, like a month later.
Yeah, is it a month later? Is it 3 months later? Yeah, I don't know. And that's... I just wonder, like, I agree with you. I think they could simplify this. I think they could simplify this a lot.
Because it's like confusing, and it like muddies up their advertising campaign of like, play first or play day one on Game Pass. And it's like, okay, well, which Game Pass?
Oh, that guy's a straight. He's so lucky,
dude.
dude. This guy's a... Oh, my God. This guy... Oh, wait. Full House? Wait, straight beats a Full House, though. It doesn't matter.
No, Full House
I hate this guy. But I hate this guy. We got to put him out. We got to bankrupt him. What's his chip count right now?
178K.
Jeez. Wait, where
I need
are you?
Some cards.
Oh, you're in the red? You changed your outfit. It threw me off.
I put a hat on.
Yeah, it's hard to advertise because then it's just, yeah, if I want to like tell a friend to get Xbox Live, it used to be, hey, you should get Xbox Live, $50 for a year. Right?
Right.
Like, oh, dude, that's awesome. Okay, yeah, we can play all the games. Now it's like, dude, you should get Xbox Live so we can play together. And then it's like, oh, what should I get? There's 5 options. So, it's like there's this, that, the other thing. Do I want this? Do I want EA Play? Like what? And and I saw people saying that it really does confuse things and it muddies the water. And I think if they could figure out just to distill it down to 3, like 3 tiers, and like have the console standard and the PC standard be the same price, where it's like there's ultimate and then there's console standard, PC standard, which gives you the multiplayer and the game, and Game Pass titles and like day ones, and then there's core, which is no Game Pass titles, just the multiplayer basically. I think you just make it simple. There's 2.
I would name it. I would call Game Pass. I would just call it Game Pass. Just those 2 words or one word, whatever. And that would be the one that I would want the most people to buy. So that would include, day one. That
everything,
would include
yeah.
EA Play. That would include the library. That includes online multiplayer. Just call that Game Pass, and then have that for consoles. And then you could do a Game Pass, like Lite or Core or something like that. That doesn't have the day one. That literally just gets you online multiplayer and gets you going. And then have PC Game Pass. Just those 3.
Yeah. I have 2 kings, so
because
I was hoping to cook this guy.
You can still just say, hey, to your friends, you can still just say, hey, you got to get Game Pass, and then boom, you're on the same page.
Right.
And then you can still advertise play day one on Game Pass, and
Right.
people would know, like, okay, if I'm getting Game Pass Core or Lite, obviously
Fold.
it's not the same thing.
Yes, that's a great idea. But they want everything to be Game Pass. Let's sweeten the pot a little bit.
I'm running out of chips. My bankroll is only 712,000.
I got 3 kings, so I'm about to go. I was really hoping that freaking the Irish 3-4-6-0 would stay in the game, because I wanted to crush him this hand, but
Check.
these losers are checking. I'll take the pot. That guy's folding. That guy's ready.
Call.
Yes.
If he has a straight, you're donezo.
No. Come on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, baby. Let's go. It's prominence.
Show him. Nah.
Show him. Okay, let's hit him with the guns, though. Yeah. So there's that piece. Confuses things. Ryan McCaffrey said that, and this is kind of getting into the other side of it. Ryan McCaffrey tweeted out once again, and I'm not quoting it, but to the effect of once again, Microsoft or Xbox, steps on a rake. And basically the sentiment of his tweet was like, Microsoft keeps getting in its own way. They're stepping on rakes, and like with this whole Game Pass thing, making consumers like unhappy and all this stuff. And my response to him was, well, yeah, maybe they stepped on a rake, but like they didn't put the rake there. Like, in my opinion,
right.
And again, I got torched in the comments because people are they're just idiots. They're like, why would you defend a $3 trillion company? Oh, I can't believe people would defend this. Oh, look at why it blows my mind why people defend Microsoft. How could you defend? I'm like, you guys are idiots. First of all, you like the level of like mental acuity in these replies and in the gaming community is like out of I can't even get my head around how stupid people are. And Ryan didn't obviously like say anything like that or respond, but yeah. what I said was like, look, everything in the economy has gone up in price, right? Like all of the bad things happening in the economy, that affects Microsoft too. It's not like Microsoft just exists in this bubble and everything happening in the world has no effect. So what he said was, well, it's time to reset the "it has been blank days since Xbox stepped on a rake" sign back to zero, sigh. And he was like, and I was like, well, yeah, but also it's like, that doesn't surprise me. And I'm not like, that doesn't seem to me like Microsoft is shooting themselves in the foot, stepping on a rake. To me, I'm like, this is just, and I'm not trying to defend them. Could they like not hike up the price? Yeah, they could figure it out. They could lay off even more people. They've been laying off people. They could move money around. They could do like whatever. But like, I don't know, man. It's like these internet trolls. It's like you're either defending Microsoft or you're like, I don't know. I'm just like looking at it logically, and I don't want it to go up in price. I'm already paying for it, you know? Katie was already asking me last week when we were doing our budget, what's this Microsoft thing, $16.99, $15.99 or whatever? It keeps coming out. And I'm like, that's Xbox. We talked about this last time, remember? Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, do we need that? Yes.
It is an essential.
Yes. It's like, it's my one hobby, dude. So anyways, I don't want it to go up. And I'm not in the business of defending Microsoft, but I'm also not an idiot. And I know that these things don't happen in a vacuum. And there's a lot more at play than just, oh, let's just rise. Let's just hike up the price a little bit. No, like my local In-N-Out, just all the prices went up a month ago. Everything. Like the next day.
Yeah.
It's like it's happening everywhere.
Well, and people like don't, nobody has any kind of memory of things. And so like a year ago, it's probably a year ago now, Sony raised their prices across the board on all of their PlayStation Plus subscriptions, 30%. Literally just 30% price increase. Their Essential went from $59.99 to $79.99, plus Extra went from $99.99 to $134.99, and then Plus Premium went to $119.99 to $159.99 per year. But like Microsoft is giving out, they're raising the price of Game Pass, but they also just like acquired Activision and Blizzard. So like,
yes.
what is Sony adding in value to justify like that price increase? Like nothing. All they said in their statement was, we want to make PlayStation Plus great. This price adjustment will enable us to continue bringing high quality games and value added benefits. Like everything else in the world, we have to look at our pricing and we have to adjust to market conditions. They're not buying an Activision Blizzard to add value to their service.
Yeah,
like it's just a price increase because everything is going up.
Right.
So, I'm not like trying to defend Microsoft either, but I also just want to make sure that we're all thinking logically and talking logically about things.
Right. And yeah, see the full and complete picture, right?
Yeah.
And now Phil Spencer being, the head and the spokesperson, there's a couple things. One, to push back a little bit on what you said, I need to look it up, but if I remember right, in the whole FTC thing we covered, one of their reasons for like saying this merger with Activision Blizzard will be a good thing was they were like, yes, this merger is not going to cause game prices to increase. And I don't remember if they specifically quoted Game Pass or what, but one of the things they said, like in their defense, was this is not going to be something that causes games to go up in price. And like the merger specifically. Now, Phil Spencer also has been on record saying that, look, like a Game Pass price increase is inevitable. It's not a matter of if, it's just a matter of when.
Right.
But to your point, it's like, look, man, a lot of this hinges on, again, Xbox delivering for their customers. They just acquired a ton of games and great games, And if they start, releasing these Call of Duties, they start, like giving us Diablo 3 on Game Pass, giving us all these different just amazing games that now they own and they're sitting on, they haven't released yet. Then it's like
I need the Activision and Blizzard back catalog on Game Pass like soon. There's so much stuff I would play.
Exactly. And I think that's a big what hinges like what a lot of this hinges on is how they deliver in like this year coming up and the following year. I don't mind if they like slowly roll things out. I'm not like you need to just dump it all at once because I can't even play that anyways. So I'm okay with a slow rollout of like, give me Call of Duty Black Ops 2, for 6 months or 8 months. Give me this game for like all these different games. Roll them out slowly. Give me Diablo 2. Like whatever. If they deliver on that, then for me, like it's all worth it. Like it's such a good value. It's such a good value. It's crazy. But if they like sit on these games for longer than a year, I'm like, that's bad.
What are you doing?
That's bad to me. That to me is like, yeah, that's a bad thing. And so we'll see. Like, it's still pretty fresh, and I know these things take time, and it's not like, the FTC, trial finishes, and then boom, we can get World of Warcraft on Xbox the next day. I know I know it takes time.
I would be so into that.
That would be insane.
They can make it work on a controller.
Yeah, I don't even know. But
that would be something I'd get into. I haven't played WoW in so many years, but I had a lot of fun with it when I did play it. So
I feel like WoW Classic would definitely be my vibe, because the current is just way too like complicated and
yeah, WoW Classic.
Okay, I got
because they have MMOs, on Xbox, like Final Fantasy 14 and stuff like that. So it is possible. I just don't know with WoW's mechanics if it's possible to do all that on a controller.
Yeah.
But they made Diablo work on a controller, so maybe.
Yeah, it feels pretty good. I don't.
Diablo 4 is kind of like a MMO light. People run around. There's a lot less to do like together with the randoms in the world, but kind of has some of those MMO light elements to it.
Yeah.
Okay, I really need to win a hand.
Yeah, you do. How's that bankroll?
It is low.
So moving forward with all these tiers, do you have any idea where you are gonna land? Like, has this changed things for you? Has nothing changed? Because I think it's actually maybe changed things for me a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd probably have to look at the Game Pass core again, just to like see, when they say like back catalog of games, like what does that mean? What does that include? Because like honestly, like the day one games, like I don't know, maybe it's just something that you like upgrade it too when there's a game coming out soon, you know? Like it's not totally necessary to keep it year round.
Like just for that month.
Right, because I would, you know, like to have it for like maybe like a Fable or
Gears.
Or, you know, Gears E-Day. Something like that. And then it all kind of also just rides on how long do, you know, the lowly Game Pass subscribers have to wait to play a game, you know?
Right.
And it's like, I don't think they're going to like give out that information. Like they want to keep people in the dark. They want to make people pay
erases
to
all the
play
FOMO.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's like, I don't even know.
Could we end up in a world where... Oh, Full House. Brutal.
Jeez.
Could we end up in a world where we get pushed to more and more just buying the games outright? Like it gets so much that it's just kind of like I might go back to buying games. Like
yeah.
For me, seeing these price changes and it all get basically shuffled around, I'm actually like really tempted to like go all the way down to Game Pass Core and only just like buy games outright. Because, and here's my thinking, is there's not a lot of games coming out that I'm like, the last game I bought that I loved and had a great time with was Baldur's Gate 3 when it came to Xbox. And I bought it outright.
Yeah, I think that's the last game I bought too.
And my thinking is like, well, these games I'm buying are few and far between. Like really, like we're not in, 2008, 2009 anymore where where there's like, could you imagine Game Pass then? Right. How insane it would have been, the value. But like the reality is right now, the games I'm playing the most, I go between 2 or 3. And I can afford to buy 2 or 3 games a year, and own them outright. But it's like weighing that up, and then it's like I own it, I guess, kind of. Maybe, I have the disc. It makes me feel better. But I weigh that up against, okay, what's 70 times 3? Let's say I get 3 games a year. Like, is that, is that $300 worth? Like, should I do that route, or is it really just better to do the $20 a month for 12 months every year? Like I just, right. It really puts me kind of in a bind because I'm like, honestly, all I really care about, I got aces and jacks.
Nice.
Your trash, Kit. What?
Oh, you didn't have aces and jacks.
What the?
Wait, what did you have?
No, I mean I had the jacks on the table.
Oh, yeah.
God dang it. This puts me in a bind. That's all I'm saying. It puts me in a bind, and I'm like,
yeah.
I don't really want to do $20 a month. Like you were saying, I don't do PC gaming. I sure as heck don't do EA Play. I don't care about your quote-unquote member deals, a.k.a. us just paying you more money. I don't really care about discounts, a.k.a. us paying you more money. I don't know really what perks even means, and I'm not going to do cloud gaming. Okay? So there off the rip, Ultimate is just like, it's just not for me. But I look at these other middle tiers, and I'm like, this is not really for me either, because I'm not going to pay $15 a month, but then not get day one titles also. Like, that to me is crazy, the Xbox Game Pass standard, where it's $15 a month, you get limited library of Game Pass games, and it doesn't include day one titles. So, like, you're telling me $15 a month isn't enough anymore? So to me, that's like, well, that's not for me. PC Game Pass, obviously not for me. So then that puts me between Game Pass for console and Game Pass Core. And I'll probably land somewhere in between there. Which, you know, the console one I could do because I've been like grandfathered into that. But it's just, yeah, it's just weird, like you said, because there's no middle ground for people who, geez, what are we doing? I'll let you take this one. I'm folding my ace 5. I don't want to. This is
I already folded.
This is too messy for me. Oh, you folded? All right, I'm glad I got out.
Oh my gosh, I folded
a jack. Of course you did. That's Prominence.
I hate this game. So annoying.
Jack on the river. So yeah, this whole thing kind of puts me in a debacle because I'm like, there's no this is what I want. I want to play multiplayer with my friends, and I would love to have access to like the new Game Pass games. I don't need deals, discounts, perks, cloud gaming, EA Play. I don't need PC Game Pass. I don't need any of that.
Yeah.
But there's no, like, you know, there's no mix and match. And I'm sure they, you know, they ran through all the options. Of course they thought about this. Of course they are, you know, trying to be strategic. But it's like I'll probably end up lowering my subscription, you know, because of the changes. It's like, well, the new thing isn't really what I really want, and I don't really want to pay for things that I'm not using, you know?
Exactly. Exactly.
In a bit of a pickle. An Xbox pickle.
Why are you raising?
Oh, God, this idiot.
I'm going to fold, and then I'm going to flop a 3 of a kind again.
What did you fold?
King 7 offsuit.
Here we go. I'll call this idiot. I'm going to crush his soul. King 7 offsuit. He folded. Queen. All right.
That's good.
That's great. I got a Jack 2. Barely hanging on for dear life over here.
I need to win a hand bad.
Yeah, I might. You know what? I might do what I think your strat is the way to go, maybe potentially, is like just have Game Pass Core or console. But then like get Ultimate when you need it.
Yeah.
15 subscribers only. Okay, but you know what? I think Game Pass console. So Game Pass console is the grandfathered in deal.
Yeah, but it's gonna
change
eventually.
Oh, okay. So there'll only be 4 eventually.
Will be converted to a new thing. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, that's where I was confused. So for now, I'm obviously going to be on Game Pass console, but once that goes away, like I have to go to core. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not going to pay $15 a month for Game Pass and then not get day one titles. And then I'm not going to pay $20 to get all the Game Pass games, but then I'm paying for PC Game Pass, EA Play, online member deals, discounts, perks, cloud gaming. Like that just, I'm not using any of it. So I'm going to have to do core and then pay an extra $10 a month when like something new comes out. Hop in, play it, and see how it goes. If it's great, if it's not great. I think that's the only like way I can. But that again, that's a pain in the butt. To like, oh, now I'm gonna upgrade my subscription. Okay, now I'm gonna downgrade it. Now I'm gonna upgrade it. Now I'm gonna downgrade it this month. I'm gonna upgrade it this month. I'm gonna downgrade it this month.
And I don't think Microsoft wants that to be happening. They want people to just
lock in,
keep their subscription, keep it going. No, don't make any changes to anything. But yeah, I don't see how they've kind of conceded on, everything being day one. Like it's not going to happen anymore, which was like a huge selling point for Game Pass. Like sure, just the access to all those games is great, but like day one was like what everyone was stoked on,
Yeah.
But I think that's what like sells Game Pass subscriptions, is being able to play big titles day one. But yeah, maybe so many games don't even work on day one anymore that it's like, is it even worth paying extra? Like, usually they're not in a state to be any good until like a month after release, couple months after release. So
that is such a good point.
Who knows? Like, I think they're just going to find like a lot of people just won't think it's worth it and just stick to core. Game day one might not be as important as we think.
That's a very, very, very good point. Because if we've learned anything in the last decade, it's that day one actually is bad. Like day one,
when people are paying to play games early.
I know day one has
3 days early for $150.
And it's like, that is, and it's like, you're right. Like, I don't want to play it day one, like,
I mean, I would want to play a campaign day one, like Gears of War's campaign on day one. Like that would be something. But like, I'm not hopping into any kind of multiplayer game day one anymore.
No,
something that requires, like an online connection, like a Diablo, and you have to wait to connect to their servers to play it or something.
Yeah, that's a very, very good point. Oh!
Jeez.
Oh my God! Yeah.
This game is insane. Do you have an ace?
No. I wish. Oh my goodness. 3 aces.
Just ripped them.
No one better bet.
Golly.
He folded. He can't. He's the chip leader and he folded. What a loser. Absolute loser.
Let's hit a queen. Hit a queen.
2, 3 aces.
Give me a queen.
Oh!
There we go, baby. If I don't win this hand...
Should I bet?
I have a queen, so I have a full house.
Should I give you a little
queens?
Give you some chips?
Yeah, you can throw some chips my way if you want. I'll take them.
1.5K. The other annoying part is, I've had Xbox.
If somebody
Live.
has an ace, I'm done. Good Lord, if that happens.
Oh, do it.
If they call, they're gonna have to have an ace.
I've had Xbox. Oh no.
Oh my
my god!
I hate this
There's
game,
no
dude.
way. There is no way. How many full houses did that guy have tonight? There is no shot. Oh, yeah. That guy's, he's like, I'm out. This is
unreal.
Bro. What? All in?
Unreal.
What I was gonna say before a
best
four of
hand
a
of the
kind
night,
drop.
a full house, and I get beat
Four
by
of a kind.
Four of a kind.
Oh
what
my
a joke!
God. That's insane. The other annoying part is we've had Xbox Live since 2009 or whatever, and every year been paying $50 a month. Or sorry, $50 a year. And mind you, like, I'm not mad about that. Like, $50 a year was a good deal back in 2009, and it's been a good deal forever. Like, to be able to play online and like the value that I've gotten out of that has been like way more than, whatever.
Yeah.
But it just sucks because it's like, again, this landscape. I'm just going all in. I don't even care. Queen 5 offsuit. I don't give a rip. It's Prominence. What's annoying is this current gen video game hellscape is like, for the last couple decades, I've been doing $50 a month, and now, oh my gosh. A year, $50 a year, and now all of a sudden it's like, all right, here's 5 different options, and you got to figure out what you're doing with your Xbox Live. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It's just like, what are we doing? Like,
right.
Oh, what the. I just got totally no.
Did you rebuy? I'm shoving. I need to double up.
Oh,
now.
I can't rebuy because I don't have the big enough bankroll. I don't have 100K.
Oh,
but that's okay. We'll watch you play.
I have to double up right now. Call.
I could buy real chips.
Triple up.
Dude, I lost 100K this podcast. Jeez.
Okay, I have the best hand. I should win this.
All right, let's go. Well, lots of drama, as always.
He paired the 9s. Are you kidding me? Give me an ace or a 10. I hate this game. Straight.
Dude, it is not your night. Losing all your money to Microsoft, losing your money at the poker table. Can't believe it. I lost $100,000 in under an hour.
All right, hold on. I'm going to go all in one more time. I have to get my money back. I have to get it back.
I have to. Sounds like a good time to hit the for the win corner.
For the win corner. Well, my youngest daughter has been sleeping horribly.
Nice.
So that's meant some late nights for me, but that also means that I get to stay up late and play some video games while I try and in between her waking up and crying. So I'd been playing a bunch of Doom 2016.
Ooh,
and
nice.
Finally 100% of that. Got every achievement in the game, including all the multiplayer achievements and everything. So finished that up. So now I think I might dive into Doom Eternal and see what that game's all about in anticipation for the new Doom. So
Nice.
Yeah, Doom 2016 was super fun. Campaign was super fun. Okay, I'm going all in.
All in?
And the multiplayer is actually really, really fun too. Just felt like a total breath of fresh air compared to a lot of stuff today. Definitely more like arena style, but also you like can transform into demons and just like go crazy and demolish people, and it's super bloody and gory and fun. So had a really good time with that. Yeah, that's come on, give me a 7. I'm gonna be down 300K in less than an hour. Unless I hit a 7 here. Come on. 7 on the river. Give me a 7 on the river. One-time prominence.
Dang.
Frick. Pair of jacks beats me.
Dang. Jeez. That's a hit to the bankroll for sure.
Busted again. I only have 511,000 left.
Don't forget to claim your daily cut. Anyhow,
That was brutal.
I've started work finally on my next big Halo video about the 80+ hour stream that I did. And so I finally decided to like bite the bullet and start the edit, because it's such a daunting task, you know, as like I didn't want to, like, it's just a lot. Like it's a big video.
Yeah.
And so it's just kind of overwhelming to even start, you know?
Yeah.
But I started and I got the first rough cut done. And so now I'm
Nice.
going through and adding the B-roll and all this stuff, and it's going to be a long process. But if I can...
Well, I just opened up a loot box and got 200 chips.
200 or 200K?
200. I'm down 300,000. They gave me 200.
In a loot case. 200 chips.
Oh,
Prominence giveth and prominence taketh.
jeez.
That's hilarious.
So
but
the new
I'm excited
videos
for
based
that.
on the Halo stream.
Yeah, so it's the working title is drawing a blank. It's too late.
I played every Halo on Legendary.
Close enough. I'm gonna look it up because I have it written down.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's exciting, and I'm gonna like take all the time I need on it. And I've decided, I think, like, I don't know, when's the 10-year anniversary or this I don't know if it's like there's a Halo anniversary coming up in November. I forget which one it is. So if I can drop it then, I would be happy with that. And that's in like November, so that's a ways off. But I streamed until I beat every Halo game on Legendary. Is the working title.
Oh, right.
But yeah, I want to take as much time as I need with it and not force it or rush it or anything. And I want it to be awesome. And so, yeah, I'm just taking my time with it and gonna just chip away at it in between work and stuff. So yeah, exciting. I'll keep people posted on where it's up to, but yeah, the editing just takes so long. And I'm like a good editor. I can edit fast. I know what I'm doing. I can work my way around the thing, but it's pushing like 25 to 30 minutes.
Wow.
Long video. And so the trick will be a video that long, keeping it entertaining and engaging and not feel like a 30-minute video.
Yeah.
Because most of Mr. Beasts are 25, 30 minutes now. And they're awesome. They're basically like mini episodes, you know, of like a show.
Yeah, they're like television episodes.
Yeah, totally. So, but I'm very excited for it, and I think it'll be fun. Be fun. So we're gonna be in San Jose this Friday, partying with Dad. It'll be fun.
Are you bringing your Xbox?
No, if I had an Xbox handheld, I would. But
yeah, I need that.
But that's it from us. Leave a comment down below. Leave a like. Let us know your thoughts on the Xbox Game Pass changes. What do you love? What do you hate? Are you gonna cancel or are you gonna upgrade? Which tier are you gonna pick? And yeah, we will see you next week. GG's.
Sounds great. GG's.